Alright, so this video is gonna be a little different because today I'm going to show you how to learn the most satisfying Fortnite building mechanic. At least in my opinion it is. By the way, there will be timestamps down below in case you want to skip around. As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and sub, it really means a lot, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so really quick before this tutorial starts, if you are looking for free coaching and drop maps, if you want to get better at the game together with others, or just hang out in a welcoming community, there will be a Discord server linked in the description, so make sure to check that out in case you're interested. Okay, so I know I'm kinda edging you guys right now, but I have two quick disclaimers before this video. So number one is that this mechanic is only made for free building and going for clips in like 1v1s. It literally only exists because it looks very cool and it does not help you in an actual fight at all. Number two is that it might be very hard to pull off for very low sense players or controller players because you have to move your crosshair very fast, which can be hard to do for some people. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's significantly harder. Alright, so the mechanic I'm talking about is called cone floats, which you have probably seen on Twitter. They can be a very great addition to your free build to switch things up a bit. So how this works is that you basically spam edit your cone like this and go around it like on the edge whilst doing that. And if you can do it properly, it should look something like this. So when you free build, you usually do this after like a wall edit, a triple edit, a quad edit, like something like that, you'll get the point. By the way, it can be really helpful to be familiar with doing quad edits, 6 volts, or maybe even 8 volts, because this skill requires really good crosshair placement and insane click timing. Okay, so now I'm gonna go over a step-by-step guide on how to learn it because trying them right away doesn't really make any sense if you are unexperienced. These steps might look weird, but if you combine all of them, you will learn this skill very fast. So the first step is sprinting. To make a cone float look clean, you want to sprint while doing them. You can also do them without sprinting, but it would not look as clean. So how you want to practice this is that you're going to place a cone and sprint, place a cone and sprint, place a cone and sprint, and repeat this process over and over again. With this, you can drill the sprinting into your muscle memory. And if you want to like do cone floats without sprinting first, you can skip this step. So the second step is practicing your reset timing. For that, you can simply just place a cone or a floor and like edit and reset it as fast as you can. Yeah. So make sure you don't just like spam your edit button like blindly like this, and like really pay attention to your timing and actually utilizing the reset after every edit. And if this looks very consistent like I do it, you can move on to the next step. So the third step is going up and down with your crosshair. Now you want to place a cone and like use the sprinting and timing that you practice and combine it with going up and down like this. See, up and down, sprinting like that. Make sure that you practice this step while having like a floor below you or like being on the ground, because like doing it mid-air will make it like unnecessarily hard for you already. I can recommend doing it on the ground because like if you have a floor below you, you might like accidentally like get stuck in your edit on the floor and this will just mess you up. Hero map with like speed modifications like this one will really come in clutch because like you can start with like a little bit lower speed and like work your way up until like actually up. But one important thing is that if you are using this slow motion, like you do not want to do an unrealistic amount of them. Like if you're in slow motion, you don't want to just like do 10 of them like in a row whilst going around one time. You want to like start like low with maybe like 4 or 3 or something like that. Like anything that you can do on normal speed too. So the second last step is planning to use your cone floats. For this, you just want to imagine where in the rebuild you want to utilize it and what you will do after the cone flow. This is really just personal preference, but it's still really important before going into the last step. What I usually do is a quad edit for it, then I just do like 3 of them, and then I go at the back again, and then just do all the other stuff. For the last and final step, you want to combine everything you have learned before and do the actual cone float. Again, using a slow motion map will really help you with this one. And always remember, learning this takes a lot of time. Like, you will not be able to do this immediately. And like for me, it took like at least a few days. But it can be different for each person. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to like and sub and leave your thoughts on the new chapter in the comments. With that being said, I hope y'all have a nice day and a nice start to the last month of the year. I'll catch you guys later. See ya.